Hey, I'm Chris, lead pastor from Sonrise Church in Surrey. I just want to talk a little bit about our prayer journey here. We've always had prayer happening at our church. We've had pre-service prayer and different prayer meetings and lots of stuff happening in the background, but something's been stirring this fall for us. And really what it was me realizing, first of all, that in my church, I'm probably the bottleneck to prayer. As the lead pastor, if I'm not encouraging prayer or not praying myself or not really carrying the flag for prayer, the rest of the church doesn't carry it. So two things kind of happened. Number one, we just started a 6 a.m. prayer time. And we started in November after we had a leadership meeting, and I just said, hey, I'm going to do this. And regardless of whether the schedule worked or I could get a ton of people or I could even get the other people on our staff to commit, I just said, hey, let's do this. And we started off with 4 people in a prayer room. And then it was 8 and then 12. And then all of a sudden we started hearing testimonies of young people coming to Jesus that are involved in sports teams. And so that hour of prayer at 6 o'clock in the morning has just continued to grow and continue to grow, not only in the amount of people, but really in the depth of prayer. And we try to keep our prayers vertical, praying to God, not talking to each other, keeping our prayers on mission and praying the word of God out. And we've seen it really grow. The other thing that we've seen this fall too is our church is a church that loves to worship as well. And we love the presence of God. And so when we've mixed worship, prayer, and God's presence together, we've seen some really cool things happen. And we call these nights Marked by Fire nights. We just gather once a month to come together with worship, prayer, and in God's presence. And God always shows up, and he's always honored by the prayer and the worship. And these are just some of the things that have been happening with us. It's not about doing it right or doing it in an amazing way. It's not about perfection. It's literally about just taking one step, and it's been about obedience. But it was really about me first taking the step as a lead pastor and saying yes to it and realizing that I'm kind of the one who's going to hold it back. So just encourage you wherever you're at with your church, just step in, take one step. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be one step forward for prayer. God bless.